Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Captain Julian video, and welcome to episode 4 of my 5-part landing challenge series in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Here we are, and today we're going to be landing at Paro Airport in Bhutan. In the first video, we were landing at St. Bart's Airport in the Caribbean. In the second video, we landed at Courchevel Airport. In last week's video, we landed at Lakla Airport in Bhutan, and in next week's video, we're going to be landing for the finale at Saba Airport in the Caribbean. Now I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. So here we are, the 4th episode of the 4-week series. So now we are at Paro Airport, and this is going to be quite a hard landing as we're flying through a valley, but now the airport is also in the valley compared to last video at Paro. So as you can see here, we also are going to have a bit of crosswind for most of the approach, which will make it harder, and we are going to be flying an Airbus A320, which is a lot bigger aircraft. So I'm just going to quickly put a flight directors and on auto brakes, medium. So if you look here, this is quite a lot bigger than the last aircraft. It carries around 160 passengers with most airlines, and here we are on our approach. Luckily the airport runway is longer and the airport is only at 7,000 feet, but it's still quite a hard approach. So here we are. As we get over this hill, so the airport is just on the other side of this hill. If I can put on terrain, you can see the red is all the mountains, the orange is areas, so that hill's there, and the airport is just in that valley just over there. Oopsie, I didn't notice the speed. Okay, outside view. Bring the throttles back. So there you can see the runway just down there. That was quite a bit off center, but was quite a good landing. Just needed to stop now. Put 4 reverse and 4 manual brakes. And as you can see, the spoilers are also up. And we're stopping. So as you can also see, this isn't a very long runway on its own. Okay, well, for that try, we did quite well for the first try. Landings for me, the landing was still a bit hard, 480 feet per minute. It's about a normal smooth landing in an airline is about 200 something feet per minute, so it's hardish. Ground roll was a bit bad and position wasn't the best, but it's still better than nothing. We're just gonna try again. So I'm now just going to try it the same way. That seems to be a successful way of doing things, instead of following this route where we're going over that way. I'm going to try a more direct route. It probably is a bit more dangerous. Going to put off flight directors again and go into medium, auto brakes and terrain radar. Just giving you a better idea The terrain radar just gives me a better idea of the terrain we're flying through and gives you a better idea of the value. So the airport is just past this next hill right in front of us. And speed, we have speed a little bit too high. Here we are. Getting it down a bit. You can see my shadow there. See it going just over the trees and over all the fields. So this Paro airport is also the only international airport in the country of Bhutan. And as you can see by the last few landings, it is not the biggest of airports, and it's not the safest of airports. So considering in real life, there has to be 2 captains flying the plane. To fly and approach it, you need to be 2 captains instead of a captain and a co-pilot. It needs to be 2 main pilots. Also hardest landing. Now let's stop. And manual brakes. We can probably do reverse thrust off. That was actually quite a quick stop. And here we are. Not as good as last round. I suppose a bit of a harder landing. But otherwise it should have been better. We had less ground roll and less distance, but we can try again. Let's try again. I'm still going to try the same route and still see how much better. I must be conscious of descending when we're over that hill, because you start descending. I noticed that the last 2 times I started descending less. That may be a little bit too high. So here we are again. I'm going to come again and put terrain radar on and auto brakes medium. Now for some reason I can't put auto brakes max until we're on the ground. If you see there, I press it, nothing happens, it doesn't activate with that light. Let's put auto brakes medium on. I can't put auto brakes max on. So auto brakes medium right now is the highest auto brake setting. I actually want to check something. I put these to climb, thrust, and okay, no, climb thrust wouldn't keep my speed. I thought that maybe the climb thrust would set the auto speed, which would have helped a lot. Which would help a lot, keeping me on the correct speed. Begin to get a little bit slower again, and I'm going outside view. Starting my turn in. Speed good, descending. Needed. I know that I'll make it over this peak. And easy does it. Okay, no, that was a bad landing. Let's see what score we'll get there. And auto brakes or manual braking. Here we are. Gonna manual brake to the rest of the stop. And there we are. Okay, definitely not my best score. Of course, it took the hardest land bounce, which would have been a crash. Looks like definitely was a crash. But we can do better in the next round. We're gonna try again, and we're gonna try until we succeed. Hopefully it's not gonna be too long, otherwise you guys are gonna be waiting here a while. Here we are again. Auto brakes medium. Here we are. Easy does it. Now, truthfully, this A320 Neo to my knowledge, does not fly to this airport, but they do fly another aircraft in a similar family, and only one airline, to my knowledge, flies to this airport, which is it is either known as Dark Air or Royal Britannia Airways or Airlines, but more commonly known as Dark Air. See, there we're climbing again. Getting myself back. Okay, we're going to outside view. Descend. Okay, almost hit those trees. Also hard landing. My landings are getting too hard. That one was a lot more accurate. It was very closer. Let's try. Also quite a good stop. Okay, I'm going to try once more. And if we don't do well in this last try, then that's that. Otherwise I'm going to be holding you here for too long. Let's try. This time I'm actually just going to try not going over the mountains or the hill. I'm going to try just going straight in for a normal approach. I'm going to put auto brakes medium and terrain radar. And what else can I do? This is another view that's also nice. It can actually shows me more of the whole valley. If I go that one and then okay, that does the same thing. But to me, that's just the best route. So that's where I'm gonna be more going around this hill here. Instead of going over it. The reason why it's better to go around it somewhat is because because when going around the hill more, I still want to be closest to it, but when you go around it, you don't have as much of the bad readings. Because that's when you hear that call out, that's radio altitude. So it's sending radio waves down to the ground, and then it comes back up. This one looks perfect. That one was a good landing. We need to stop. I'm pretty sure this is the landing. Manual braking and parking brake is set, just to be activated once we have fully stopped. 611,000. I'm taking that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please come back to the last episode next week. That will be landing at Paro Airport, which is the shortest commercial airport in the world. I hope you enjoyed, and please remember to subscribe.